Recording. All right, we're good. All right. About what percentage of your class is non-English speaking students would you say you have?
Well, I'm at Winchester Village. It's part of Perry Township. We have a huge ELL population. I would say there's about 35% of our kids, elementary kids, that are English language learners.
Okay. And out of these students, how many of the parents struggle with English?
I would say probably 90% of them know very little English. We're lucky at Winchester because we have a translator that actually can like if I need to speak with the parents, that they'll come in and translate for me, so the parents can understand.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of over the phone, and then we do a lot of communication through paperwork. They can translate permission slips or even grades or anything like that. They can translate that in a paper form too.
Yeah.
So we are very fortunate with our translators. Otherwise, it'd be very difficult to have that communication because we're asking the students to tell their mom, well, you need to tell your mom this is what's going on. So we rely heavily on what the kids even know.
Oh yeah. Well, and with what would you do without a translator?
Yeah, without a translator, I guess we would even rely more so on the student to tell the parent what was going on, and hope that things don't get lost in that, even in that translation.
Yeah. What is the most difficult part about having children in the classroom that don't speak English very well?
Well, you definitely have to always think about teaching in different ways. Differing your teaching strategies, doing things in a different way, like vocabulary, lots of vocabulary cards, and pictures. Language is more than just words. It's nonverbal cues. It's our body language. We act out a lot of things in our classrooms, things like that.
Okay. What are some effective strategies for communicating with these non-English speaking students, and how would you make them feel more welcome in the classroom?
Yeah, I kind of mentioned a few of those with the vocabulary, the cards, the acting out, the pairing up peer students, other students that have kind of mastered a lot of the English language. You can team them up. You can even place high ability with high ability or high with low ability, and just different groups like that. Grouping is a big important thing these days.
Small groups in the classroom and stuff.
That's a big strategy to use because the kids are great up or with the teacher teaching, but then they do so well across with peer to peer. That's a great way to learn anyway.
Yeah.
We do tons of games. Games are a great way to learn. Of course, laughing and things like that. That's
making it fun.
Yeah, making the learning fun. Yeah.
How do you deal with non-English speaking parents?
I mentioned earlier our translators. But like even what you said, it would be very difficult because you can't. We pick up the phone, and if it's a non-English speaking parent, you just use a few words. You just use the little few words. Say boy dot. We have a lot of chin population. Boy dot's having a problem, or we even incorporate maybe is there an older sibling at home that can help
that knows
with the
English.
translation? Yeah.
What are some tips for future teachers to accommodate for non-English speaking students and communicating with the parents?
I think you always have to think out of the box. Think of some other way to communicate this information. Like I mentioned before, newsletters could be translated. Older siblings, peers, tutors, maybe get the help of your community, like maybe a church has some translators, different things like that. Because you do have to think out of the box in order to keep everybody involved in the loop, what's going on in their child's education.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And with the documents, I feel like you could find a translator online somewhere that anything would help,
Yeah, if you had to type up some kind of permission slip, and then you could change it up on your computer, maybe in the Chin language or Hispanic language. things like that. Yeah. Technology would definitely help with all that.
Yeah, it makes it all better, doesn't it?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. 5 minutes. That's good enough. Okay. Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.